Hello everybody, Terris here with the Chelsea Area Chamber of Commerce, and I am joined today by Scout and Stephanie Merkel at Chelsea Consignment. How are you doing today, Stephanie?
Doing well, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
Good.
Nice rainy morning, beautiful spring weather, but at least all the flowers are popping
It's
down
true,
Main
it's
Street.
true. They say April showers. We'll take them in May. That's
yeah,
fine.
Yeah, that's true. As long as we get the May flowers. Did you notice all the tulips popping up on Main Street?
Yeah, super happy about that.
Okay, cool. Well, we got a few things to cover, so let's dive right in. For those that don't know, give us a little bit of background. How did you end up here on East Middle?
Yeah, I am born and raised here and in Chelsea, and
Kind of figured with the name like Merkel.
yeah. So yeah, kind of gives it away. But yeah, so I was born and raised here in Chelsea, and grew up here, went to school here, lived here, never had to live anywhere else. And I was friends with, or I am friends with Christopher Millie, who owned Shabby Chic. And that used to be out on Old US 12 by the Expressway.
True
kind of
North
over
and-
True North is.
Yep.
Yep. So I was in there, and she was getting ready to either sell the store or close it. She was ready to move on to the next chapter, and I thought, why not? So I
She had like a week.
yeah, she was on
Yeah.
like a quick time frame.
Yeah.
So she was like gonna take, she had to part with it anyway, whether it's sold or not. So and then I didn't want it to sell because I think every town needs a consignment shop. So I offered to buy it, and we worked out a payment plan because I was a broke 20-something-year-old.
Right.
And so we made an agreement and just signed like a good faith thing really quick. It was like a Tuesday, and then I opened it the following Sunday or Monday in my name. So I had like 4 days. I thought, you know what?
4 days to become this new profession that you've now carried on for quite some time. Yeah. That's how it happens sometimes.
So so then I was there about almost 1 year to the day, and then I started there April 22nd, and was my first official day open as Chelsea Consignments LLC, and then I was there. We shut down on like April 25th the following year, and then we reopened here in this location May 1st.
Okay.
So again, we had like a week, so it's and we've been here ever since, and we love it.
Now, is this the old police station?
Yeah, it was the old police department and village offices. And then, like, even back like when my dad was a kid, there was, like a municipal area, like, up on the third floor, and they used to do, like, Cub Scout meetings and, gatherings and things like that. So yeah, it was kind of a multi-purpose for a really long time. But then my landlord, he started renovating the building, and I never really thought I could afford anything downtown.
Right.
And then, like, come to find out, it was like, if you make those minor adjustments, so we're open 7 days a week.
Right.
Like, can't afford not to be.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's just minor adjustments that we had to make, and pennies to be pinched, and we found everyone we could, and we've luckily been able to afford it here, and we love it.
How many years have you been in this space?
We've been here for 7 years.
7 years.
So 1 year over there, and then 7 years here.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
Well, it's a great building. I mean, it is kind of nice because you have really good visibility being right here on the corner, but you're not, all the noise isn't bad.
Yeah.
You're not right on Main Street.
Yeah, it's not, we don't get all the dust and, the
Mm-hmm.
noise from, like, the trucks.
And you end up with
the
a Sounds and
traffic.
Sights stage right out
Yeah,
front.
which is the best. You can prop the doors open and hear the bands.
Yeah.
So we love that.
There you go. All right, well, cool. Well, let's, I know I knew nothing about it beyond just like, it's not something everybody goes and figures out. So,
Yeah.
Consignment, give us a quick 1-2.
Yeah, so Consignment's awesome. It's amazing, even though we don't think about it. Like, the average American, like, we pitch on average 70 pounds of fabric material in a year,
Wow.
like annually, each person. And that's not just in the U.S., it's worldwide. But and not only that, consignment and resale is just the way to go. Like, I grew up resale shopping, and like Salvation Army and Goodwill, and that's just where you went to go get clothes. I mean,
Or
there's nothing wrong with
toasters,
that.
or
Anything,
yeah.
dishes for your first apartment, because you're gonna break them all.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started thinking about it, it's pretty amazing. They say one man's trash is another man's treasure. And like actually working like firsthand in it, I love when people come in and they go, oh my God, this sweater, or I had this, or, oh, so-and-so was looking for one for her first apartment, or, so it's like, to see it firsthand, it's so exciting. And it's not just that, it's the fact that someone didn't want that sweater and they brought it in here, and someone who loves that sweater is getting it for a deal.
Yeah.
It's kind of a win-win. So with
I'd say so.
consignment, our consigners don't get paid. You know, you don't get paid until it sells. If it doesn't sell, you come back in and pick it up. But you make an appointment with us, bring your items in. We go through and let you know what we can and can't take. And then we price them, tag them, put them out, usually within 24 hours of you dropping them off. And then all of our consigners receive 40% of what their items sell for. Anything that sells for over $50, they receive 50% off. Yeah, and it just goes right into their account. They can check their account online. They can see what's still here, what's sold, and then at the end of the 60-day selling period, everything stays on the floor for 60 days. And we kind of had to like work on that when we first opened because it was like some things I really wanted to like hang on to.
Right.
Like you've got to just keep things moving.
Right.
And it got to a point where like I had so much inventory that we could refill like the shabby chic spot twice, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So we really try to keep things moving here. We're open 7 days a week, and we put out about 100 items a day, 7 days a week. So.
Well, and that's the best part, right? Is very often, great store or whatnot, but places do kind of get into their brands, they get into their items, and that's great because people go in there depending on that. They know, like, oh, I can go there and get that thing. They always have it.
Right.
But you're kind of in another world where every single time you come into the store, it's a completely new store.
Yeah, big time.
Especially if it's been 60 days.
Yeah,
like at
fun.
least every month, 2 months, it's a full new rotation. And
yeah. And then, we always get, like, just as heartbroken as the consigner is when they say, well, I really thought that was going to sell. I'm like, me too. And, but there's, somebody out there for everything. So at the end of the 60 days, when, like, our consigners contact us to either come back and pick up their items, or we'll contact them, like, if we just get tired of seeing it. Or if I'm like, oh, my gosh, and oftentimes they're like, oh, you can just donate it. And I'm like, but it's Banana Republic with the tags on.
Yeah.
So we take a lot of our stuff either to Faith in Action, and when if it's in season, or Ann Arbor Thrift Shop on Washtenaw. We try to kind of keep it like local. Copper Nail and Grass Lake.
Yeah.
We take things down there to them.
That's cool.
Because it's just as important to pass it on. And
somebody in that community, it might be just the right fit, especially when it is Banana Republic with the tags on.
Yeah.
Somebody still wants that somewhere.
Right.
At that
So
place.
we're going to try our hardest to make sure stuff like that doesn't end up in landfills. So we try to pass it on, and we do mark things down after 60 days. Almost every week we do new markdowns.
Right.
And so things get a red line means that they're half off, and then if it's got a green permanent marker line, it's 75% off. So and if it still doesn't go for 75% off, it might end up on the sidewalk in the summer during Thursday nights, or free piles or
free piles. Yeah, there you go. Very cool.
Sometimes we get desperate.
So you've just done a rebranding to Chelsea Consignment.
Yeah.
And which is very fitting.
Yeah, I thought so too. It was overdue. I thought so too.
I love your new sign.
Thanks.
We'll make sure to get a shot of that for everybody to see.
You.
Or you guys can just stop by tonight at 5 o'clock.
Tomorrow night. Oh, tonight? Oh my God.
No worries.
No. What are we gonna
We're
do?
pre-recording. The jig is up.
We're throwing a party.
So tomorrow at 5 o'clock, come by, see Scout, see Stephanie, see us all, and she's going to be using the big scissors to cut the ribbon, and we'll have some cake and cookies.
Yeah, we've got cookies from Tiffany at the stone oven, and we've got Maxine's table.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have some charcuterie.
It'll be
Wine,
great time.
champagne,
Yep.
it'll be great.
And we got some customers coming in, so we're going to let you guys go.
Thanks
Thank you,
so
Stephanie.
much. I appreciate
and
it.
We'll see you guys tonight at 5. Have
Take
a great
care.
one.
See you soon.
Bye.